afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is March 26, 2013. This is Texan TV News from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Jasmine Sullivan. In today's headlines, bond for murder suspect reduced, Tarleton student presidential debate, Lipen coach charged with sexual assault, man charged with extortion against official 9-year-old girl survives gets crashed in California. Exiled Russian tycoon died by hanging. Now, today's top story, according to the Stephenville Empire-Tribune, Troy Dowd, 46, was charged with murder in the shooting death of Stephenville resident Jeff Sewalt. After Dowd's hearing on March 25th, Judge Jason Cashin agreed to reduce Dowd's bond from $1 million to $750,000 with stipulation. According to the court documents, if Dowd gets released from either county jail, he must wear an ankle monitor, hire his own attorney, and get expert witnesses in his defense. Troy Dowd allegedly shot Jeff Sewalt on February 1st at his home, shared with his girlfriend Shannon Palmer. According to the arrest affidavit, Palmer found Sewalt's body in their enclosed porch shortly before 2 p.m. In campus news, candidates for the Student Government Association are preparing for their debate. I reported live from Tarleton's Business Building to talk about the event. Jasmine Sullivan from Texan TV Service reporting live in front of the Business Building. The candidates for student body president will be having a debate held here Wednesday evening from 6 to 7 in room 176 of the Business Building. The candidates running for student body president are Anne-Marie Skye, Jay Johnson, and Chen Soda. Official voting begins April 1st and ends on April 3rd. Be sure to come out Wednesday evening and show your support. The candidates are Anne-Marie Skye, Jay Johnson, and Chance Serta. Guy is a senior in a biochemistry molecular biology double major with a minor in mathematics. Jay Johnson will be a senior next year and is a political science major. And Chance Serta is a junior in a business management major. Voting begins Monday and ends Wednesday, April 3rd at 4 p.m. Voting will be held on orgsync.com. In regional news from the Empire-Tribune, the investigation of Lipen ISD varsity head baseball coach and teacher Tyson Nolan continues. Hood County District Attorney Rob Christian said a third victim has come forward and more charges have been filed against Nolan. According to the arrest affidavit, the third victim involves a child under the age of 14 who told investigators that Nolan had abused her from December 12th through March. Nolan, 25, was arrested on March 19th after being questioned by Hood County investigators. Nolan is being charged with sexual assault of a child, an improper relationship between an educator and a student involving their 16-year-old victims. March 20th, he was charged with indecency with a child via sexual contact. Tyson Nolan is being held at Hood County Jail with bonds totaling $375,000. And now today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. In state news, according to the Associated Press, 37-year-old Timothy Duplazer, a Louisiana native, has been accused of using an underage girl to extort money from Texas A&M University professor James On, who was the chairman of communications, according to the AP, reportedly was lured into an online relationship with an underage girl where Duplazer acted as the girl's father in outrage. It is reported that Duplazer repeated this incident with other men in attempts to blackmail and extort money. Authorities reported that Duplazer and On exchanged text messages where Duplazer threatened to publicize the relationship, resulting in On jumping off an A&M campus building in January, resulting in his death. In national news, a 9-year-old girl, Celia Renteria, made a 1.5 to 2-mile trek through steep Southern California canyon in the darkness after she and her father were killed in a car crash. According to Associated Press, the Renteria's vehicle was launched about 200 feet into the canyon in the high desert of northern Los Angeles County around 1 a.m. Saturday, and the vehicle had flipped several times. Renteria hiked up a rocky embankment near a remote highway to flag down someone for help. She was able to flag down a motorist early Sunday. When officers arrived at the scene, Celia's father, Alejandro Renteria, was found pinned in the driver's seat, dead. According to the authorities, Celia was able to free herself from the wreck to find help. California Highway Patrol Sergeant Tom Lackey said she walked quite a distance in a very, very threatening environment. California Highway Patrol Officer Jill Hernandez also said that she was very courageous, being able to walk through the dark, through bushes and very rough terrain to get help for her dad. In international news, a self-exiled and outspoken Russian tycoon, Boris Berezovsky, was found dead in southeast England Saturday. according to a postmortem examination found that the tycoon had hung himself. In 2001, the tycoon had fled to Britain after having a falling out with the current Russian President Vladimir Putin. Berezovsky was once one of the richest men in Russia and a Kremlin power broker. He was also known for surviving many assassination attempts in Britain and Russia, including a car bombing in 1994 that killed his driver. Thames Valley policy forensic tests, including a toxicology examination, are underway. Police said that they have no reason to suspect violence. The 67-year-old businessman's body was found by an employee in a bathroom in his England home. In sports news, according to the Associated Press, Costa Rica Soccer Federation sent a protest to FIFA saying they want a World Cup qualifier against the United States to be replayed. Costa Rica Soccer Federation has said that the physical integrity of players was affected and ball movement became impossible. The Federation also said that ball movement became impossible and the field, along with markings, was not visible. Costa Rica is wanting the officials of the match to be punished for the allowing of the match to continue after a brief delay in the beginning of the second half. Costa Rica lost to the United States 1-0 on Friday's match in Commerce City, Colorado. Since the protest was sent to FIFA, it has been reported from ESPN FC. FIFA has denied each of the requests made by the Federation. FIFA took into consideration Article 14, Paragraph 4 of 2014 FIFA World Cup regulations, confirming the conditions established were not met by the Costa Rica FA. The result of Friday's match between Costa Rica and the United States still remains valid. For today's weather, according to weather.com, it will be primarily sunny with a high of 59 degrees and tonight's low of 37 degrees. There is a 0% chance of rain and the wind will be coming out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Today's broadcast was produced by Tyler McConaughey, Ian Traub, Emily Miller, Kaylee Betterfield, Dallas Birch, and JT Williams. You can follow Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter. I am Jasmine Sullivan. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.